Okay, so let's speak about the unique actions. Unique actions, how you can see if action is a unique action. They always have in their text these markings like UA, unique action, and an interaction value with a number. So there are basic unique actions like the hide the body. So always when you knock out the enemy, he will just line out, and you can just remove it so the enemies will not see him. If you will step into line of sight of the enemy at any time you are in his line of sight, the alertness immediately is set up to the maximum, and that means the level will be in the alert state, like instantly. You cannot drop it down. The game is in alert. The same will happen when the enemy will find a KO'd body. The same will happen. So the game so the level will be in the alert. Everything will change. Enemies will engage you. So unique actions. How you perform unique actions like the silent KO, get intel, and so on. So I will now show you how to do a unique action. If he will be okay, I will show you right now. I will show you right now. So how you can perform a unique action. So for instance, when I will want to do a silent KO, to do that I need to spend a die with the 6 or more, or with the sum of the dice with the 6 or more. So that means this will cover up the action. So 6, fine. Or only if you have a 6, it will do the same. So right now I will show you how I will kill this enemy, or at least try to, silently. So let's check out those actions. So right now what I am doing, I will use a distract. Rotate one enemy to any direction. It's for one dice, any dice. So I will use, for instance, this 4, and I will distract this enemy. So use the hacking tools, and I distract this enemy to rotate this side. Okay, now I will use 2 dice to use the sneak action, which is move 1 square, and it doesn't raise the alert. So I'm here in his blank spot, and right now what I will do, when you are rotating directly behind him, this is the blank spot, I can use the silent KO. So I will use those 3 to match the interact value of 6 plus, and I will do a silent KO, which is UA, unique action, with the interaction value of 6. So 5 and 3 is 8, it's more than 6. I will use it, and I will knock down this enemy silently. None of those actions raise the alert. Only the distraction raised the alert by 1. So I will raise the alert by 1. This enemy is knocked down. Nobody gets his line of sight, and nobody gets a hint how I did it. That was all my actions, and the next enemy turn will start right now. So at the end of my turn, I will raise the alert level by 1. Okay, weird dice. So I have alert level by 4. And we can start an enemy turn right now. And you will see what happened right now if this one is knocked down. I will roll their enemy action dice and pair them. So 6 and 5 and 2, 3, 3. Okay? So he was a 6, 5 and 6, always starting from the top results. So 6 means that he needs to perform an action. He can't. So I am raising instead awareness by 1. So it's 5. I can put it directly to 6 because his next action. So it's on 6, and the game will get into the cautious mode very quickly like that. So, but we are still in the cautious. So right now, 2, 3, and it's 3 and 3. So he is going with the minor actions because he's 3, 4 with the initiate pair. So minor actions for him is that he's rotating clockwise 90 degrees. So he's only rotating at his place. He just hears something. This visual storytelling, you can just maybe he hears something and he's trying to check all the sides and so on. And now the last action is for that guy. I think he was the 2. Nevertheless, you definitely need to check those values and remember those. But okay, for now, so he has 2, which is his major action because 1 and 2 is a pair. 2 is bigger, so major action. Major action is always 2 squares move to the front. You can find all their actions in the enemy section. Here you have enemy actions and this petrol move. All those moves are here. Okay. Okay, so you see 2 full turns, and I will just cover up some other details just to you will have a clear idea of what you can do in this game. So, for instance, you can get out the body with the action. This is a unique action. Get rid of the body is a unique action. So hide the body is unique action 4+. So you will put a dice with a 4 and plus aside, pay it, and you will just remove him outside. This will only prevent the enemies to find the dead body. This will not prevent to raising an alert state when he needs to activate. Okay, so this is only for that purpose. If you want to be stealthy, this is a good action to do. Okay, so then there are other things like getting intel, which is your goal. So if you are on the intel square, you will use the action get intel, and this is a unique action of 4. So basically I can use those 3s which match the 4 and plus. Or I can just use this die for 5 and I will do it. So when you are getting intel, you will get 1 intel. And then you can raise it, check the rules. You can raise this value, so get intel. So in addition to this get intel, interact dice that you spend to get 1 intel, you can use an additional dice from the pool to get the same amount of intel. So basically when I do not KO him, so he will be here, and I have all those dice that I had, I will put 6 to get intel, so I get 1 intel, and I will put 1, 2, 3, 4 additional dice, and I will receive 5 intel from that. And in that moment, remove the intel from the level, and there are few things that you can do to get intel. So yes, I will have 5 intel. I can leave the area and set up the new mission, the new level. And when I will have 12, I will leave it. I'm successful. I grab my cash for that, and we're done. What you can do is, when I was trying to sneak him down, when you will use your dice for the silent KO, like 6+, you can then use again an action die with 5+ here to interrogate him before you will KO. And you can spend any amount of 5+ die. So I have only a 5+, So I will spend this 5. I will spend this as 5. So I will get 2 intel before he will be knocked down. It is here. So I use 6 for silent KO, and I use UA5, 1 dice, and second die. Don't forget, anytime you have a UA unique action with the interaction value can be a sum of 2 and more dice. So I can get 2 intel from him. That was also a possibility. Okay, so I will leave here this intel, and yeah, but I need to spend it to move here and so on. But okay, you have this opportunity to interrogate the enemies. Then you have me. Then you have one important thing: you can do one action more than once during your turn. So if you move, so for instance, if you move 3 or if you spend 1 dice for move. If you spend 1 dice for move, you will move only 1 square, and you cannot move further. But you can use sneak, 2 dice, to move with sneak, and then you can move 1 dice to slide. So you can basically slide. Slide is for 1 die too, but raise your alert by 2. Okay? So this is sliding. Then there are attacking. Attacking is an action which you can enhance with more pairs than you have, like in the movement. So attacking is at first you need to find out if you have a line of fire. We will cover it in next video.